Oh, hey AD. Come inside, let me show you my bungalow. What's up AD? I'm Lolzlindz. A lot of you know me from Instagram. I'm kind of a micro-influencer, I guess you could say. What a lot of you guys might not know is that I'm also really into interior design. I have spent over 15 years designing houses on The Sims, so my background is pretty strong in home decor and architecture. So I was pretty surprised when AD first reached out to me because although I do have quite a huge following, I don't really have a salary, kind of just living paycheck to paycheck. I also have a ton of student loan debt. So when it comes to, my home design and decor budget, it's virtually $0. In addition, this bungalow is a rental. So we are pretty limited in terms of what we can do structurally with the place, but it's been a really fun challenge to kind of, have a vision for something and then not be able to execute it because you have to get your deposit back. Okay, this I think used to be like an indoor porch kind of thing, but it was converted. I decided to make this space my home office just because it gets a lot of great natural light. It's a little cozier for sure, but I tried to bring in a lot of feminine elements to inspire me and to keep me going. So one of my two really favorite pieces in this place, I actually can't really afford real artwork, so a lot of my artwork just comes from like the clearance section of Target or Marshall's. So I picked this up, I believe at Marshall's or Home Goods, and this was like probably $8. Over here, this was a piece that my friend actually gave me as a gift, and it is actually an illustration of my cat as James Bond after he just murdered someone. And I love this piece just because it kind of balances the whole feminine. It adds a little masculinity to the room and it just helps kind of feel a little more balanced. Right now we're in the living room. Okay, and so this is my favorite space. This is the living room. Also our dining room at the same time. And it's just, it's such a warm, inviting space. We do get a lot of natural light, as you can see by these two windows that have lovely views to the other bungalows on either side. So we just kind of see like walls, and I love that. So we'll start over here. So this couch actually was here when we got the place. I absolutely hate it. At the same time, I feel like it kind of gives that really nice grungy beach vibe that we're going for. And so this definitely, because it's so old, it feels like sand. So I love that. Oh, and this is Bandit. Anyway, so these pieces are great. I think I got these frames on sale at Target or something. All the artwork is original, it's my own. I did some line drawings, was just really inspired by nature, and so that's where that came from. So one of the biggest challenges with this wall, of course, is that we have this really Baroque thermostat in the middle of the wall, and so I tried to incorporate that geometrically with the rest and tried to kind of do a off balance type thing, and I think I was successful in that for sure. So over here is our dining area. I really love it because it's open concept. That was the one thing on my list when I was looking for apartments. I was like, it must be open concept. I need my space, I need to feel zen, and there's just a constant flow through each room. So I'm really glad we found that. This is just some stuff that I've been wanting to donate, but I keep forgetting to do that, so I just kind of leave it on the table. And I think it adds a lot of nice organic elements to the room that wasn't there before. So we've just been kind of doing that and keeping that stuff here, which I love. Over here, these are some wine shells that my mom and dad got me for Christmas one year, and I get compliments on them all the time because they do make me look really grown up and like I have my shit together. Okay, and then let's go into the kitchen. So this is the kitchen. This is sort of the heart of the home, if your heart was too small for your body. So this is, obviously where we spend a lot of time. Both my boyfriend and I, we love to cook. which is why my boyfriend and I choose to leave the dishes in the sink, just because we feel like it adds this really great sort of earthy, organic element to the whole room that I think just really draws it together and creates a really beautiful focal point. Another thing I love, love, love about this room is the view is this gorgeous hole in our neighbor's bungalow, and sometimes at night you'll see raccoons come out. I mean, living in New York, you know, you don't get to meet your neighbors, but these guys, I mean, they are just the sweetest things ever. Okay, so this is the bedroom. This is probably my second favorite room of the house. So these curtains were just curtains that I had from a prior apartment, and they're really great because they are like blackout curtains. But the best part about these is they have this beautiful pilling detail that has happened because Leo likes to climb up on these curtains, and it just like completely tore them apart. But I love it because it really brings out this distressed look that I don't think you can really buy. Another element of this room that I absolutely adore is this awesome little attic hole up here. I'm not really sure what the deal is with that, but sometimes like when I'm lying awake at night, I'll just like stare at it and see if like a pair of eyes will be staring back at me. I don't sleep much. So definitely the piece de resistance of this room is this gorgeous, gorgeous hole in the wall that was here when we first moved in. I think it really adds a great contrasting element to the rest of the place. I mean, I'm all about clean lines, but this just sort of introduces a whole nother geometric contrast, and it's, I mean, I would have never thought to use it, but I think it's worked out really well for us. Okay, AD. That's my home. Thanks for stopping by, but I have an appointment to cry, so come on. It's double locked because you never know. Bye.